Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warwick LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warwick LTV. Keep it locked.
Now, I'm gonna tell you. We, us as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I say? You see? Set the bar for the youth. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this. Greetings and a mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I first. And I think that's good and wonderful amongst us. Welcome all viewers and subscribers. Viewers, if you like the content, subscribe. I'm a great platform. Seeing? Now, all the while, me denounce these security incursions in the ghetto when they talk about them try fight crime and things like that, because it don't work. We see it don't work all the while. We experience it don't work. We just know some politicians do it as a sound bite, public relation, a PR type thing, you know, and it's not working because soldiers them there, they just sit down and look girl and all of them things. War and killing and everything are going right around them same way. You know, see, we know what's workable. You know, see, and we make proposition for better, make things work better, and we not see nothing you know, forthcoming regarding them proposition. See? So when we see brute force and them things they apply, we have to look out on that. Anyway, we see a recent trend. For a couple of years, this trend that go on now for a couple of years in the Jamaica Rasta, and it's like say the relevant authority address it the right way. And the wickedest thing, it's profitable for them and beneficial to them. I don't know why it's not being addressed. Probably through corruption, you know. You see, I think it's through corruption. Because the prominence of rum and alcohol in the culture, see, it was just a social aspect of Jamaica culture at one point. Certain people usually see at certain time I drink certain liquor. Like for instance, white rum. White rum was taboo. White rum was considered chavvy. What that you drink? Rum? You bow. It's like a piece you drink. You know, see? Now if you drink a red stripe beer or a Macuans, a 3 man or a Guinness or a Dragon Stout, you see? Now, yeah, you look it acceptable and more cool for you have one of these rather than you're dabbling in the spirit like that, them way there. You see? So you usually have this shunning society, youth, particularly in the ghetto, not society. Ghetto people used to shun the prospect of rum drinking, the practice of rum drinking on the street side like that. You know, see, not even on the street side, but by anybody, anyway. Rum bar was like, you know me I say, you know. So, all right, we all grew up like that. We grew up with that reality there. See, and we observe, however, so things change. Me, including Prime Minister, most of the minister there and government, in the all the guys them were involved in the institutional authority responsible for road traffic accidents, transport in Jamaica, Minister of Transport. See, all of them grew up during the era where I'm gonna talk about. Some of them probably was adult as well, some far more experienced and familiar with the atmosphere. You know, see, however, evolution and things like that cause society to become youth and you get to become more accepting for whatever reason. You know, see, I'm an now go insult I'm an intelligence, thinking them you the ignorant of what them do are in a particular period in time, in a particular political process or anything cause them for the way them do, because you them look clean. You see, yeah. See it? And it becomes a problem. It is a problem right now. I'm gonna explain. But our politicians them see the changes and them not adjust the laws and the regulation them regarding them thing there accordingly. See, like I say, if you notice the coronavirus the other day, you know, our politicians them model all of the rules and regulations them after international standard, by international standard, even though the support wasn't by international standard, see, and the international community had support for people in order to maintain and enable these standards, Rasta. See, so, Jamaica is shitting on the stick. Point is, our government observe successive governments across the world and different government apply strategies towards certain process and things like that. Even though with a simple thing as drink driving, we don't need nobody. I mean, when it comes to money making, Jamaican authority don't need no prompt from nobody. So I can't understand how Jamaica government transport authority just sit back and not employ the measures to prevent or stem out drink driving. You don't need for question. You see how rum get legitimized and legal now on the street side everywhere, every day. Every man a drink, every man a ride. And a man all ride. We say all a truck man in our video, I do a video Rasta with himself, I drive the truck. And him have a glass of alcohol in the middle, and he can say, the way him drunk, him look like him can't stand up in a dance in a Rasta. I try searching that video till I week, I can't find it. See, but it's nice to find it and show it back to the island, bring it back to the island, Rasta. See, and, it's not just him alone. It becomes the norm. See, now we're in a progressive society, in a society with, certain prospects and things like that. Them things are unidentifiable. You observe them things and, try to prevent them things from happening, Rasta. See, we don't stop nobody from drink the liquor. What we have prevent is the youth them from go drink and go ride, go drink and drive, Rasta. See, how the government set up the legislation. I don't know. Furthermore, them things are supposed to, them things are then done in a practice, drinking and driving, drunk driving, and it against the law, man. See, but we are like Britain and America and other countries do. When them see them things, they become a problem. What them do is step up the punishment, step up the consequence. See, we seems to have them sort of focus there, them sort of concentration there. Where our government seems to do is just allow anything to happen. See, just allow it. Just turn a blind eye to it. As long as it has to do with the destruction of the vast majority of the population or a certain demography of the population. See, because I'm mostly ghetto youth and I'm mostly poor people feel the effect of them things. And poor people alone, you say, with body parts all over the road from motor vehicle accident and them things. The innocent person, see. And we know most of them things have, here, no toxicology report. Like statistic after toxicology report are the people them who, like the drivers who involved in these road collisions, so as to form a consensus around this this recent spate of road accident where happened. See, you don't need no glasses to tell us that most of the youth them drunk Rasta. You don't need no glasses are inebriated, are over the limit, over the acceptable limit for operate machinery. See, we don't pay attention to them thing there. Rasta, you can't. No man. Right now, I know a certain man, an engineer work drunk now in a machine room with certain big equipment and them sort of thing. I know there is no, and they have free, strong, overproof rum down there. We're just accessible to the youth, them cheap. See, and there is no focus. It's like the government see it as a strategy for deadening the fervor, the focus, that energy whereby you demand more for yourself from political and politicians like guys like them. Yeah. See, you have to do that while you're sober, Rasta. It's only when you're sober you can come up and maintain a strategy, can come up with a strategy and maintain it and, apply the necessary pressure in the necessary areas, get the reception where you desire and things like that. You know, see, you can't go there drunk. I'm gonna talk to you drunk, you know, say a joke that all them do a buy another liquor and all argument done when you're drunk. You see, our politicians them know that and them benefit, them depend, them thrive on them level of ignorance, yeah. Incoherence and ignorance. Our government thrive on them things that we now ask our politicians, both PNP and JLP. You see, because like I said, this is a money maker for the Ministry of Transport, Ministry of whichever ministry is responsible for the road traffic then. You see, you know, get some breathalyzer. You know, see it. Give the bike police them. Set up some sting across the country. Every police have the breathalyzer job during the daytime, Rasta. Every police have a certain amount of breathalyzer upon them. Get some body cam and put on the police them. If you don't feel like it enable more bribes and things like that, where are the body cams? You know, see, where the body cam them there, Rasta. It's far cheaper and it'll be more, you know, it'll be, you know what I say? Yeah. Put somebody camp on the police them, so that's when them do them thing and them can't take no bribe or no and walk from. And you set up this thing, you set up operations. You know, see, operations, so you know, say you go out there with a quarter and you come back with it or more. You know, see, you know, say you go out there to the government 10 million from drunk driver. And you talk it to on all the news Monday. So the police are go out there for a serious operation for the whole week to collect 10 million from drunk driver. And you're frightened to see the amount of guy we drive dry. You're frightened to see, because them know say a war on. You tell them you know, a money that come for, because I want to not violate the law and threaten people's life and things like that. You know, see, it's a valid law, Rasta. It and driving with a phone. You know, see, motor we not agree with certain law, but them drink drive and driving while on the phone, you cannot operate a motor vehicle, you know, and, you know, the community at large, you know, have your full concentration. You know, see, that's, you know, irresponsible and careless. You know, have no respect for any life form whatsoever. Rasta, we have to do it abroad. Every man, where you say do it at Jamaica, when them go abroad, you have to abide by the law, else you get a big fat fine. What you know? After the big fat fine, you know, him lose pints off of license, 6 pints, you have 12 pints on your license now. One time alone you get caught doing that. You have other offenses where you get caught doing, you will lose 3 pints and them things. You have some offense where you got to do a course and you don't lose no pints and it even come in your record either. But this create a record of your driving habits. See, this record now is accessible by all insurance company. See, and them I got want access that, you know. Here, why? The worse your record is and the most expensive they are, you know, the more they are allowed to charge you because you are a risky driver. You put the public at risk and the likelihood for them having to pay out because of your action is high. See? So you now have to pay a serious amount of insurance premium. You know, see it like a young driver and all them sort of thing, all young driver better off than you. You know, see, once you get caught drink driver over here, that's stealing your record and insurance company have them hype on you like that because you're troublemaker as far as them. I mean, granted, you might not even, never ever cause an accident yet, and you know, intend to cause none. But listen, them turning in a pariah just by carting you over the limit, a little over the limit. Once, and you not see like so well, he was 5% over the limit, 1% over the limit. Nah, you just see over the limit. Driving while under the influence, DUI, DWI, or something like that. You know, see it, and it destroy your economics, it affect other aspects of your day-to-day because your insurance company don't just affect you for a couple of days or a couple of years. It affects you for life, Rasta. You know, see it. You see it? Versus again 3 points off, 6 points off of your license. Regardless, that's a red flag to every insurance company, no matter what the reason for that. Because that's a red flag. So you have these deterrent. You see, to make people assess and focus upon what's priority to them. Because I'm have to wake up tomorrow morning and drive go to work, you know. You see, why not take a taxi today when I plan to go party and have fun and drink or whatever it is. You see, you pass by the sidewalk and a man have as back like liquor up on the sidewalk over here too, you know. Rum back up and stool over here on the corner, you know. Yes, Rasta, I want to tell you, man, someone come up here now, your friend, because say some man get every man come up with a buckle of rum and that, and the whole crew stand up there and drink till morning. And man drive the same way. You know what? If not drive go far, next thing, he might take him little time, no matter how drunk he is, you know. Because no matter how drunk he is, you prioritize for walk, go home. You're not going to creep on your belly, go home. You still, and it's easier for you creep on your ras belly because you're not drunk, Rasta. You're closer to the ground, so you can easily creep, go home. But the man not do that. You might maintain him and focus there. Even do it harder, and stay upright and walk, go home. You see, so that same process, same brain process, a man knows, say, I just run something, I'm going to take my little time, go around, park my car, go in my yard. You like me a plan for go work up and down the road, go motorway, a thing like that. No. You see, and you know, you see, your yard put that around the car, at the risk of you getting caught. It make you want to park, it make you want to leave the car, same place, and just walk home, Rasta. You know, see, now these are consequences. Not even black people. Not have them protection there. Rasta. You see? No, you know about the freedom of speech or freedom of movements or nothing like that being considered. Them arguments when them demand them level of liar to protect the entire community. You see? But individually, if you try to step out as an individual and say I look for certain protection, an individual group like black people try to look for certain protection to prevent people from abuse them being black. It's impossible because we have to allow free speech to be vibrant in our democracy. You see? So the double standards with the protection of the entire society, which is popular mainly white as well, who are mainly the drink drivers who suffer from this alcoholic condition. There is a blanketed protective shield that deter people from feel. So no matter how drunk you is, Rasta, you know say, you know, it's too much to lose. You see, so that is a brilliant, perfect example of how much double standard, again, work with law enforcement and enforcing certain laws and for protect communities and things like that. You see, but, you know, Jamaica need to focus some more upon that. The people in a authority need to focus upon the consequence, punishment and consequence for certain actions, certain lawlessness and them look away there. And I'm sure, you know, the numbers will be abated remarkably. You know, see, you can't have this type of thing that just go on year to year and just nothing new, nothing I try. Somebody enjoy this sickness. Somebody benefit from seeing these videos with, you know, bodies broken in pieces, crushed between metal and things like that. You know, somebody is enjoying this arrow flick Rasta while them just sit back and allow it to happen. You know? Can't look on it no other way because it's preventable. And like I said, whole heap of other example out there where man can take a page out of other people's book and you know, make it work for I and I. You know, see, drink driving is a problem in a Jamaica, Rasta. That's the problem. That's what's causing road accident in a Jamaica in a recent time. Drink driving, and it needs to be addressed, Rasta. No joke about it. It needs to be addressed. It's a law where I agree with. You can't go out there and endanger people. No matter if you want to drink and feel suicidal or feel like saying invisible. You see, and you do that. Because me see people drink and junk over here and nah go drive because they know them all lose them lives. No matter how incapacity, no matter how intoxicated them is Rasta, them realize that Jaja. So every man have that in them. Because you don't have to be a scientist or a teacher or a big professional for realize that you will lose certain access. See? Why you drunk? So every man in Jamaica with drunk, no say man, I'm not business. If you know somebody dead, you know all of them things. You know see it, yeah. Need to look into that some more and stop talking about put soldier camp here and soldier camp there. So that never work and that now work. You know see it. Anyway, I give thanks. Rastafari.